knees and circle. I didn't practice yesterday, and I've gotten so used to practicing almost every day of the week now. I really felt like a little bit of a deficit. Reverse your circle. Just start to fine-tune your breath. And by fine-tune, I mean allow it to become a little richer, possibly more full, but possibly not. A little more purposeful. Come down onto your forearms, lace your fingers, pull your heart through like you're in cow pose, and then exhale round the back like you're in cat. Inhale, pull through, and then exhale round. Move like that. And then using these two postures to build the sense of inhale, exhale, matching, feeding, and releasing. To start to build a cadence, a rhythm. And then come into forearm plank. I have to take off this sweatshirt. It's like all bunching up. Forearm plank. And I'm not doing it right now to avoid the forearm plank, I promise. I mean, maybe subliminally, like subconsciously, I mean, I possibly might be, but it wasn't a purposeful timed thing to avoid this. I'm here with you. I'm doing it with you. Press the floor away. Release the hips down. Keep the hands laced. Come into Sphinx with the hands laced. And then push the floor away, scoop the heart back, spread the shoulder blades, lift the hips, come back into forearm plank. And then hips down again. And then toes pointed back and heart pulling through. Release the hands, press back, downward facing dog. Right knee to your chest. Place your right foot forward. Put your left knee down. Rise up the center, Anjaneyasana. Engage the left hip. Lift the heart up, lift the gaze up. Breath in, hands release down. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Left knee into your chest. Place your foot forward, right knee down. Anjaneyasana. Engage the right hip, lift the heart, maybe lift the gaze, steady the breath. Last inhale. Bring the hands down, downward facing dog. Right knee to your chest, left knee down. Half splits, shift back. Good. Hi, Lulu. Come and say hello. No, she's not going. One more inhale. Exhale, bend the front leg, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward, right knee down. Half splits, shift back. Rebend the front leg. Step back plank this time. Inhale. to the floor, exhale. Cobra, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Right knee to chest, place your foot forward. Anjaneyasana, rise up. Exhale, half split. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half split. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, shift forward. Step to plank. Exhale to your belly. Inhale, cobra. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left foot steps forward. Right knee comes down. Anjaneyasana. Exhale. Straighten the front leg, shift back. Inhale. Rise up. Exhale. Shift back. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale, forward into plank. Exhale, belly down. Inhale, curling up. And downward facing dog. Exhale. Right leg back. Inhale. Knee into your chest. Exhale. Right foot forward. Crescent. Inhale. Take a couple breaths here. Get this in your body. Left hip engaged. Feet drawing toward each other. Sinking down and rising up. Sinking and rising. One more inhale. Hands come down. And back to plank. Chaturanga or the floor. Cobra or up dog. And then downward facing dog. Left leg stretches back. Inhale. Exhale, draw the foot forward. Crescent pose. Inhale, rising up. Good. Yes. Feet pull toward each other. Right glutes, right hip, engaging and opening in the front. One more inhale. Bring the hands down. Back to plank. Chaturanga, floor. Cobra. Up dog. Down dog, exhale. Right leg back, inhale. Exhale, knee into your chest. Place your right foot forward. Use blocks if needed. Both legs start to straighten. Pull the heart forward, draw back gently on that right hip, and then melting down.
Please don't think that I'm begging you for love. Baby, let me stay.
Inhale, pull the heart forward. Exhale, plant your hands, step to plank, pause, inhale, nice and strong, set it up, chaturanga or the ground, up dog, cobra, down dog, exhale, left leg back, inhale, and then exhale down the center, face your foot, straighten the front leg, pull the heart forward, and then maybe melt down. Inhale, heart forward. Then the front knee, plant your hands, step to plank, inhale. Chaturanga or the ground. Rise, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right leg back, inhale. Exhale, bring your foot forward. Crescent pose, rise up, inhale. Exhale, straighten the front leg, hands come down. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, bow and fold. One more time. Inhale, crescent. Think. Exhale, lift the legs, lift the hips, bow. Inhale, lift the heart, plant the hands, step to plank, and then you choose. Maybe down dog right with the exhale. Maybe you pass through chaturanga. From down dog, left leg back, inhale. Exhale, draw the foot down the center. Crescent, inhale. Exhale, straighten and bow. Inhale, rising up. Exhale and bow. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, bow. Inhale, heart forward, hands plant, step back. You choose how you get to downward facing dog. Start to walk your feet to your hands. Take small steps, take your time. Inhale, lengthen halfway. And then exhale, fold down. Rise to stand. Inhale, use your hips, use your legs. Rise, rise, rise. Keep the arms up. And then bring your hands into your heart. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway up, inhale. Stay with me, please. Don't run away. Fold back down, exhale. Rise, inhale. Hands into your heart, exhale. Half salute, inhale, rise up. Exhale and bow. Halfway, inhale. Fold back down, exhale. Rise, inhale. Hands into your heart, exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow. Halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise, inhale. Hands into your heart, exhale. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway. Step to plank. And then from plank to side. Do you want to go through chaturanga or do you want to just go right back to down dog? Doing things that are intelligent for you, not just habitual. Lift your heels, inhale. Bend your knees, look where you're going, feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway, lengthen. Exhale, keep the space and fold. Rise with your inhale. And let's take the exhale right back down again. Bowing forward. Halfway inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Rise. And down dog. Inhale to your toes. Bend your knees, look forward, feet to your hands. Halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise to stand, inhale. Yeah. Forward fold, actually come right back down again. I forgot that we were taking the abbreviated. Inhale, halfway. And then chaturanga. Speaking of habitual, right? This is why I try to mix it up for me and for you. Because we do things habitually, which isn't always bad. It does take us out of staying present sometimes. Rise to your toes, inhale. Bend your knees, feet to your hands. Halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise, inhale. Follow the breath back down. Exhale and bow. Inhale, halfway. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, lifting. Dog, exhale. Inhale to toes. Exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, feet to your hands. halfway, inhale. Hold, exhale. Rise, inhale. Good, and then stay here. Root your feet. Lift your front hip points. Engage your glutes. Starting from your belly button to your pubic bone, and then start to lift the heart up. Rise, inhale. Hands into your heart, exhale. Pick up your left knee. Push the left leg through. Pass through warrior three. And then left foot comes back. Rise to crescent. And then exhale, release your hands down. Straighten the front leg, both of the legs. And then root the back heel. Bend the front knee, side angle. Hand, floor, or block, arm on thigh. You choose.
With your feet on the air and your head on the ground.
Inhale, rise up, straighten that right leg. Pivot your feet around. Take your left toes toward the back of the mat. Come up onto the right toes, right hand to the ground. And then left hand to the sky. Good.
Where's my mind?
Hi, Lulu.
Where's my mind? Where is my mind? Where's my mind?
So you've got kind of a tricky transition coming up. You know, I like tricky transitions, not just for the alliteration, but for the awareness of the body. You're going to bring the hands around. We're going to start to walk the hands over to your left. And then as much as you can, if it's okay, of course, everything's pending it being okay on your body. Your legs are crossed. Left leg is in front. Right leg behind. You're on the pinky sides of your feet. Now be very, very careful of your body. You're going to start to bend both of the knees. And we're going to come into Gomukhasana legs. Good. If that doesn't work for you, you unravel, you sit down, and you cross. It's that simple. Okay. Keep those legs kind of wrapping into each other gently. So the thing with Lulu is she's very demanding. Like Mr. just comes and kind of hangs out. Lulu's just in my face, just meowing at me. I know. Purring and meowing and being cute where I want to squeeze her. Deep breath here. You're actually not missing out on any instruction when I'm talking about my cat because all you're going to do is sit here for a moment. I know. You're covering my mat in your fur. A few more breaths. So if getting here in the first place is a little more than tricky, like it just didn't feel great, you'll just unravel. But you're gonna watch first, just in case. So we're gonna come out the same way we came in. So we just bring it around. And we're gonna come to standing splits on the right leg at the top of your mat. So alternatively from that unwind, you just release the legs, stand up, right foot down, left leg up. So if you don't like my tricky transitions, you can just leave them out and meet us here.
Climbing my way in a tree, I saw a piece of heaven waiting in patience for me down. And I was running far away. Would I know the world someday?
Option to bend the left leg and find your foot with your right hand. I lifted my hand up to take my foot and Lulu thought she was getting a pet and she looked so sad when I went to my foot. Oh, come here, just lie down. Just lie down and just be here, okay? Just lie down.
I can't take it anymore.
Bring your feet together. Rise all the way up to stand. So as you're coming up, engage the belly, engage the glutes, lift the heart, little mini standing back bend. And then bring the hands into your heart. Right knee lifts up. And then push through, warrior 3. And start to bend the standing leg and kind of tip forward. That helps you to transition into crescent. So a lot of these transitions are just, it's like physics. It's like where we lean to make the transition. Hands come down, front leg straightens, bow. And start to root the back heel, bend the front leg, side angle, your version of it. Draw your feet toward each other. Sink into your deepest version in the legs and then lift 1/4 of an inch by pulling your feet toward each other. And then energize the top arm. With an inhale, rising up. Beautiful. Pivot the feet all the way around. Your right toes are going to come toward the back of your mat. Your left hand comes to the ground and you're on the left toes. Feet are still drawing toward each other. This is really the first twist we've done today. Let it be spacious. And then release the right hand down. So we're coming into Gomukhasana legs with the right leg on top, but not quite yet. First, kind of come into this weird cross-legged right thigh, hamstring on top of left quadricep. Push the pinky sides of the feet down, so keep the feet super active, keep the ankles super active. Then we start to bend the knees carefully. And again, if this doesn't feel good, you just come out of it, and you'll come into Gomukhasana with your right leg on top of your left leg. And I'm just going to turn a wee bit so that I can actually see you. And we were here for a little bit on the first side because I was talking about Lulu at length. So get comfy and breathe. So we're going to get into our hips a lot today, if you haven't figured that out yet. And in my brain, I always think of this as like happy hips, like, oh, making my hips happy. But maybe it doesn't feel happy to you. And it's okay if it doesn't, by the way. You don't have to feel the sensations that I feel. You don't have to feel the associations that I feel. This is your practice. But if you can, approach it from a place of the goodness that we're giving our body right now, by going a little deeper into our hips. Hi. Last couple breaths. We are not from here. Good. And then we start to unwind this so that we come all the way around to the top of the mat and we come into standing splits on this left leg. Because we've met ourselves before. Take me to this. And then maybe bend the right leg. And take your left hand to your foot. Just kick it away. Set me free from pace. We'll get there when our body's good and done. And all our songs are sung. And then bring the feet together. Pull the belly in, pull the heart forward. Start to feel the hamstrings and the glutes grab on here. Rise up to stand. Little standing back bend here on the top. Reaching up, heart, fingers. One more inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Come halfway up with your inhale. Right foot steps back. Right knee comes down. Option to bend the right leg, reach back with your left hand. Take the foot. Take a breath here. Release. Head back to plank. Chaturanga or the floor. Rise up. And down dog, exhale. Right leg stretches back. Right foot steps forward. Left knee comes down. Maybe bend the back leg, find the foot. Take a couple breaths. Bring the hand around. Step your left foot to the top of your mat and forward fold. Halfway inhale. Fold back down again. Rise, inhale. Little back bend, if it's okay. Bow forward, exhale. Halfway inhale. Left foot steps back. Left knee comes down. Reach back, find the foot. If it's there, push it away. Release the hand. Step to plank, inhale. Chaturanga or otherwise. Rise. And dog, exhale. Left foot steps forward. Right knee comes down. Option to take the foot, take a breath. And then release. Both feet, top of the mat. Halfway inhale. And then fold. Rise, inhale. Little back bend. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Rise, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right leg back, inhale. And then bring your foot forward. I think I forgot to lift my leg last time. That's no big deal though. It's not the end of the world. We've done a million of those in our days. Bring the left arm outside the right thigh. And then we twist. And I see that they're talking, but I can hear a sound. I can't fight this feeling. Feet draw toward each other. Engage the left glute. We're going to come to warrior two. Back heel roots. Open up. Rise, inhale. And then triangle. Open it up. Left hand comes around. Vashisthasana. One more breath in. Chaturanga or not. Downward facing dog, however you want to get there. Left leg back, inhale. And then place your foot forward. Take this right arm outside the left thigh. Meet the pressure of the arm with the leg. So if you feel like your arm, like I really notice on this left leg, because I had a trauma that like internally rotated my hip, my thigh bone and my hip, and like it's irritated now. So I really feel on this side, if I'm putting too much pressure in my arm and I'm not meeting it with my leg, I'm off my center. Even without that sense of like the feedback of an injury, can you find that balance so that you're not bullying the leg in? And it's in that equal opposite, you know, that we create space, right? Stability, strength. Root the back heel, warrior two. Gorgeous. Yes. Beautiful. Straighten the front leg. And then lengthen out, triangle. From where can you create more space? From where can you create more stability? I'm not going to tell you where, because it's going to be different on every single one of you. So that's your question for yourself. Stabilize, open. Strengthen, deepen. One more inhale. Bring the hand around. Side plank. Make your way to down dog. Heels up, inhale. Knees bend, exhale, feet to your hands. Halfway, inhale. Hold, exhale, separate your feet hips distance. First two fingers and thumb, take your right big toe. Bend your right knee, bring the right arm to the inside of this right leg. It'll just make it easier to transition. Left hand onto your left hip. Push into that left foot. Start to pull the gaze forward, pull the heart forward. And the left knee. And then just see if you can pick that right leg up and rise up. Maybe take the leg out. And then open out to the right. Come back to center. Left hand to your knee or to your foot and twist. Yeah. And you can start to take this left, or this right leg rather, over to the left. And it's drawing the leg across the center of the body. Good. Come around, take your feet at hips distance, and then sink your hips down, pull your chest forward. So my feet are wide. Hug in with the knees. Pull forward with the heart. Yes, yes. Forward fold. Exhale. Left hand takes your left big toe. Bring that arm to the inside of the leg. Right hand on your right hip. Bend both of your knees. Start to pull your chest forward. Push into that right foot. And then rise up. And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. There's a workaround to everything. Find your way up. Maybe start to push the leg out. But if you don't even give yourself the opportunity to try it, you're just not gonna really know if it's there for you or not. Inhale out to the left. Come back around through center. Right hand, knee or foot. Open it up. Maybe this leg starts to move across a little bit. Come back around through center. Place the left foot down, feet wide. Sink the hips back, draw the heart forward. Rock the torso between the thighs. I like to take my knees out wide and then come in and squeeze. Inner thighs to ribs. Hands come down. Knees are in your triceps. You don't have to go anywhere, but this is a perfect setup. Oh, if you want to come up into crow. Sit forward. Sit forward, lift your butt, tip your chest forward. See if your feet just come up naturally. Make your way to down dog. Right leg back, inhale. Place your right foot forward.
Can't get out of here.
Warrior 3, lifting off. We've been here. Little longer hold this time.
This recurring
Bend the front leg. Left foot comes back down, right arm outside. I'm sorry, left arm outside your right thigh. Equal opposite pressure. Open warrior 2. Straighten the front leg. Triangle. Left hand down. Consider taking your big toe, Vashisthasana. And then Chaturanga. Rise up. Down dog. Left leg back, inhale. Exhale, place your foot forward. Warrior 3. Start to bend the standing leg. Right foot comes back. Right arm outside your left side. Equal opposite pressure. Take that nice deep twist and then release it to warrior 2. Root the back foot, open it up. Straighten the front leg. And triangle. Good. So this is the shape. We're already starting the shape of Vashisthasana if you want to take it in this version with the foot up. Come around. And Chaturanga. Or not. You know the drill. Right leg back, inhale. Foot comes forward. Warrior 3, lift right off. Bend the front leg. Twist. Warrior 2. Straighten the front leg. Triangle. Left hand around. Stay with Vashisthasana with the foot if you want it. And I'm going to bring this foot back to the top of the mat. Back knee down, half splits, take it to full splits if you want. You've got 5 breaths here. It's not crazy long. Good. If you extended the front leg, carefully draw it back. Bend the front knee. Option to take the back foot. Push the foot away. Engage the left glute. Beautiful. Beautiful. Release. Come around. Vinyasa or not. Left leg back, inhale. Place your foot forward. Push off, warrior 3. Bend the front leg. Right foot lands lightly, right hand or right arm outside the left thigh. Warrior 2.
I had a dream.
Yeah. Straighten.
I got everything.
Triangle.
Not what you
Release it down. Vashisthasana.
If I'm being honest, it might have been
And the left foot comes back forward. Right knee down. Half splits or any other version of it. Not crazy long though. Tons of control.
Thought I could fly. So I stepped off the golden. Nobody cried.
Front leg draws back if it went forward. Bend the front leg. Find the back leg. Push the foot away. Engage the right hip.
Kinda thought they might care.
Release it. Chaturanga.
I had a dream.
Rise.
Got everything I wanted.
Down dog, exhale.
When I wake up, I see you with me.
Rise to your toes, inhale. Bend your knees, exhale. Feet to your hands. Halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Chair, inhale. Press up. Release your hands into your heart. Inhale, chair. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway, inhale. Chaturanga or down dog.
I tried to scream, but my head was under.
Right leg back, inhale. Right knee, left tricep.
Like I'm not just
Inhale back.
somebody's daughter, it could have
Right
been
knee, right
a
elbow.
nightmare. But
Inhale back. Exhale, place your foot forward. Back heel roots, warrior one. Bring your hands down. Lower to dolphin, forearms come down, hips go high. Walk your feet in toward your elbows. Right leg lifts up. Maybe take a little hop up. So when you land down, you're going to pop up to plank, chaturanga. Rise. Down dog. Left leg back, inhale. Cross to the right. Inhale back. Exhale to the left. Inhale back. Exhale, place forward. Warrior one, inhale. Exhale, release the hand. Dolphin. Left leg lifts. Stay there or maybe take a couple little hops. And then when you land, you use that momentum to pop you up. Plank. Chaturanga. Move through. Down dog. Stay for a few breaths. Smooth it out. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees. Feet to your hands. Halfway. And then fold. Chair. Stay in chair or come into crow. From chair, forward fold. From crow, chaturanga, everybody back to down dog. Right leg back, inhale. Right knee, left tricep, shift forward. Maybe take a little lift. Inhale back. Right knee, right tricep, little shift. Maybe float it up. Inhale back. Exhale, foot forward. Warrior one, rising up. Hands down, dolphin. Stay here, right leg up if you want, maybe a hop. And then you're gonna use that to lift, plank, and then straight to down dog, or take it through. Pause in down dog, we'll meet up. Left leg back, inhale. Cross over to the right, maybe lift off. And then up and back. Left knee, left elbow, maybe take off. Inhale back. Exhale, place your foot forward. Warrior one. Hands come down. Awesome. Dolphin. Left leg up. Option to hop. And then up to plank. Down dog. However you want. Pause. Smooth out your breath. Inhale to your toes. Bend your knees, look forward, feet to your hands. Halfway, inhale. Fold. Chair. Stay in chair. Our last time for crow. And then your path to down dog. Right leg back, inhale. Cross to the left, now pause. Extend the right leg out. Fallen triangle open. And I'm gonna follow this around. Hips come down. And then maybe extend forward. Upavishta Konasana. So just based on the sheer setup of this is not my like widest upward facing angle, which is actually a good thing for me because I get more out of it if I keep my legs a little narrower. Inhale, lift up. Bring the arms around. Sweep the leg up and back. Open up the hips. We haven't done this yet. Oh, stay here, flip over. Come around. Right knee toward your right elbow. Right foot toward your left elbow. Hold it. Floating pigeon. Lift the shin up, lift the shin up. Breathe. And then release it down. Good. Push into the back toes. Lift up a little bit. So either stay here, a little more active if you want, a little more passive, a little more passive. Notice I didn't take passive, it's a little more passive, coming forward. If you want, you can take that back foot. So I'm using my left hand on my right side to kind of encourage this twist, pushing my left foot into my right hand. Explore. Have fun with it. One more inhale. Rise up if you're forward. Bring the hands around. Left toes tuck. Right leg floats back. You're in 3-point plank. Get light in your left hand. And then see if you can stretch that left arm forward. Woo. And then your path to down dog.
Everybody's got opinions on nothing.
Left leg back in.
Say we're flying down a path with
Cross to the right. Extend the leg. Fall in triangle.
And if I die before I wait,
And then with control, start to bend the elbow.
ooh, don't let me wake
Lower
up
down.
from this dream.
This is perfect if you want, come forward.
When we collide, it's a beautiful disaster. When I crash into crash into I've been so frustrated, have to let it
Rise
out.
up. Come around.
Let me tell you with my body.
Take the left leg back, open the hip. Flip if you'd like, or just stay
I
there.
don't care about the future or the past. Riding slow, cause you know the world's moving too fast.
Come around. Left knee toward your left elbow. Left foot toward your right elbow. Push the ground away. Think crow pose right here. And the legs are doing something totally different. I am aware of that. But upper body of crow.
When I crash into you,
And then release that leg down. Start energized.
without you, I'm just a fraction. Closing in on my
And then if you want to take it a little deeper and a little quieter, so get that like brain kind of melt there, cool. If you want to keep this a little more active, I'm going to take my right hand to my left knee and reach back with my left hand for my right foot. And then stabilizing, pushing hands into each other. I'm really active here.
When we collide, it's a beautiful disaster.
Good. Coming back around. Floating this left leg back into 3-point plank. Getting light in the right hand. And then just seeing if maybe that right hand can come forward. And then your path to down dog. Really, really good. Take a breather here. I mean, the whole damn practice is a breather, right? But give yourself a moment of just breath and still. Good. Bend your knees. Start to pull your heart forward. Start to bend the elbows. Put the forearms down if you can, just like that, and then hover the knees off the ground. Even though I gave up all that was meant for you. Oh, truth be told. Walk your feet back. It was never true. Forearm plank. Say something I never said before. Why don't you slowly hips come down. Sphinx. So we did this way in the beginning of the practice, right? Just notice how it feels here now. Good, push into your hands, lift your elbows, take your arms out to the side, and then just pause. Forehead on hands. So creating a breath exercise here. Try not to breathe into your belly. Yeah, I know. Try not to breathe into your belly. Instead, try to lift your belly away from the ground. That might just be an energy, not a physical movement. So physically you're moving upward doesn't mean that you've lost contact with your belly on the floor. So don't feel bad if that's the case. You're energetically moving your belly up to your low back. And then breathe into your low back, into your side ribs. Try not to let the belly expand into the floor. So it should, I don't want to say it should. We're looking to find a stillness in the belly, a quality of lifting and engaging and taking the breath elsewhere. Say something I've never said before. Why don't you move into me? One more breath. And then just lift the heart and the gaze a little bit. Take your right arm forward. Bend your right leg. And then take your left hand back. Don't make contact. Don't make contact. Push your left hand down. Push your right hand down. Reach your left hand for your foot and pull your foot toward your hand, but don't make contact. Push down, right arm, left leg, reach back, left arm, pull in, right foot. And then start to lift the right thigh off the ground. You still have not taken your hand to your foot. Hold and breathe. Work your left leg like you're an up dog, like you're in cobra. And then release it around. Left arm forward. Push the left arm down. Bend the left leg. Reach right back. Don't make contact. I'm going to make sure that you can see I'm not making contact, I swear. Pull the foot in, reach back. Pull the foot in, reach back. And then try to lift the thigh up. Push the right leg down, push the left arm down. And then come back around. Stack the hands, put the forehead on the hands, breathe again into your low back. Expand the low back, expand the rib cage, keep the belly as quiet and as still as you can. You give me the sweetest apple. Right arm forward, right leg bends. We're going to do that again this time. Pull, 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 reach, reach, reach. Make contact if you want, and then lift up. Right hip working like crazy.
There's a quiet storm. I never felt like this before. There's a quiet storm that is you.
One more inhale.
There's a quiet storm.
Control
I never
the
felt
release.
this hot before. Giving me
Right into the other
something
side. Left arm
just
pushes down, left leg bends. Reach back, pull in, reach back, pull in, and then lift off.
sweetest taboo. That's why I'm in love with you. You give me the sweetest taboo.
Careful, conscious release. Back the hands, forehead down, pause.
Sometimes I think you're just too good for me. Every day is Christmas. Every
Bend
night
both knees.
is New Year's Eve.
You don't have to take your feet. Actually, let's not take our feet. Reach back with your hands, don't take your feet. Try to scoop the belly up a little more. Breathe into your back body. Don't take your hands to your legs. Try to lift the knees up, pull the feet in toward your hips, reach the hands back like crazy. No contact. One more inhale. Release it down.
You give me the sweetest taboo.
Take the feedback.
In love with you.
Hear it. Respect
Give
it.
me the sweetest
Last time, bend the legs. Reach back. Option, take your feet inside or outside. You decide. And then rise up.
Won't let it slip away. Won't let it
Release.
slip away.
Child's pose. Take it back. Rise up into cat's pose. Come through in a controlled cat. Cow rather. You were just in cat. Now back into cat. So I like cat. I just want to go back to cat. Controlled cow. Good. Forearms come down. All right, headstand, handstand. If you don't want to get upside down, this is a time for you to do anything that you want. You can take your legs up the wall, whatever makes you happy. Forearms down, handstand, all good stuff, all good stuff. If you're using the wall, give yourself a little bit of space, but not too much space. So that the wall will support you and catch you, but that you can start to move, I don't know if I can get there, off of the wall, maybe bending this one leg, so you start to feel that stacking action.
If you let me, I will be yours. Took for granted, way too bored.
Whatever inversion you're doing, if you're doing an inversion, hug the legs in toward each other without being like aggressive. Just like hug them in toward each other. Wake up your toes. Point them, flex them, something in between. I don't care. Wake up your toes a little bit. Wake up your ankles a little bit.
If you want it, come and get it. I'm already drowning again. If you feel it, tell me it truly. I can't wait for love to begin.
About 30 seconds here.
Can we
If you're coming out of headstand or Pinchamayurasana forearm balance, personally I like a child's pose coming out. So consider that. When you're ready, come to sitting. We're gonna sit cross-legged. And just notice which shin you put in front. I don't care, actually. Just notice. I'm going to say to myself, I've got my right shin in front. Usually we go to the one that we're most likely to go to. So just be aware. And you're going to scoop up the legs. Scoop up your legs. Push your legs out into your arms here. So really pressing outward. You're pulling up with the arms, you're pushing down with the legs. And then release that. Sit up tall. Take the legs out in front. Look for the big toes, or maybe the pinky sides of your feet, or maybe even your heels, but like your foot in some way. And you don't have to like be there forever, but consider just taking something of the foot with the hands and then lifting up and extending out. You might surprise yourself. And I'm going to cross other shin in front. So for me, that's going to be left in front. And bring the knees up. You're going to scoop the legs up. I like to take my hands together because it gives me a little bit of like a bind here. And then push the legs down and keep pulling up with the arms. I'm pushing down into the pinky sides of my feet so that my ankles are active and not passive. One more inhale. Gently release that. Take a pause. And I'm going to take the feet again. Maybe you take a different spot. The legs do not necessarily have to straighten. Yes. And then this time, soles of the feet come together. Baddha Konasana. Good. Elbows to your knees. Push your knees up into your elbows. So don't jam your elbows down, legs passive. Instead, elbows kind of just stay put. And the knees gently push up into the arms. Take a breath in. And then soften. Let go, maybe come forward. Inhale, rising up. Good. Take the legs out wide. I'm going to take a little twist here. Be careful. Switch it. Not very deep. Come back to center, bend both of your knees, dig your heels down into the ground and try to imagine you could drag your heels into your sitting bones. Good. Keep that action in the hamstrings, in the calves. Push the feet, push the legs down, come forward any amount. Down to rise up. If you want to finish your practice seated, you will find a comfortable sitting position. You can finish just in a seated meditation. If you want to come down onto your back for Shavasana, you're going to do that now. There might be a position that is better for you to finish in, like legs up the wall or side lying instead of on your back. That's your call. Allow your next breath to be deeper and full. And if you're in Shavasana with me, waking up slowly, stretching out. Bend the knees, roll to your side. And then we'll meet sitting, rising all the way up. Once you're seated, bring your hands together at your heart. Bow your mind to your heart. Rise, inhale. Let your eyes open. If you're ever wondering what you're supposed to be thinking when you're bowing to your heart or when you're in Shavasana, you're not supposed to be doing anything. I mean, like, you're not supposed to be doing anything, but like, there's no rules. There's no rules. This is your closing moment of your practice to honor yourself, to honor the fact that you showed up, to feel what is happening in your body, in your mind, in your whole being. And so I hope that when you have these moments, you're not feeling like you're doing something wrong or wondering what you should just be doing in that moment. All you need to do is be you and to be in this moment. That's it. I thank you for your practice. Have a wonderful Saturday.